Aloha, my ohana. Before we jump into this video, I gotta give a huge shout out to the sponsor of this video, Dennis Riesche Heating and Air, or better known as the AKA the Global Warmer. Now, if you live here in Northern California and you're looking for a great heating and air guy, let me tell you something. Dennis Riesche is the man. Not only will he help you, but he'll actually save you a ton of money. And I'm not just saying that. He's not your typical licensed contractor, all right? Matter of fact, I don't even like to use the word contractor when it comes to Dennis. I like to think of him as a customer service specialist because that's what he does. He's not out there trying to eye gouge you with pricing, okay? He definitely helps you out. He will save and underbid any of the competitors out there. I've called all different types of heating and air contractors, and you know what? I pretty much wanted to take all my money. Now, I'm being serious when I say this. If you guys are looking for a heating and air guy, look no further. Dennis Riesche is the man. So give my boy a call. I'll put his information right here. Go check him out because the last time I actually posted his information, I butchered his last name. Not this time, Dennis. Dennis Riesche Heating and Air, AKA the Global Warmer. His number's right there too as well. Give him a call. You're actually gonna talk to him. You're not gonna talk to some middle guy. Matter of fact, every time I called competitors, I was talking to some middle guy. In this case, eliminate the middle guy because he is the middle guy. Dennis Riesche Heating and Air, the Global Warmer. You will not be disappointed. He's not just your typical heating and air guy. I'm telling you, he will actually turn into one of your really good friends. So without further ado, Ohana, let's get into this video. Big boulders, Cat 5. Dennis the mad scientist. 6 milk crates total.
So I love fish. All the water will flow underneath.
Completely different.
Hoʻomalu, ai na Hallelujah a Maui. Hana,
Aloha, my ohana. It is your boy, the Hawaiian fish keeper. We are not messing around in this video. We're getting straight into it because your boy is sweating like a farm animal. And you know when your boy is sweating like a farm animal, you know what that means. This guy is here. Yeah, my boy, Dennis. Yep, he's getting ready. You guys are gonna love this video. We're actually doing something completely different for filtration for the above ground pond. Check it. Not only are we doing a bog filter for the above ground pond, but he also brought another load of, you guessed it, rock. So he's gonna be coming around here. We're gonna dump another trailer full of big boulders in the backyard. In previous videos, you've seen this box filter that I have inside here, as well as the canister filter. Now, I did say that these are just temporary filters for the above ground pond. The ultimate goal is to have a bog filter in the back here, all right? That's gonna filter this entire pond. All right, so there's gonna be nothing in the pond here but fish. There's gonna be no filters. There's gonna be, no pumps. Everything's gonna be external on this above ground pond. I'm gonna go ahead and switch the camera over to my boy, Dennis, and he's gonna explain what in the hell did he build? Look at, we got crates, he's cutting PVC pipes. He's gonna go into the details about this bog filter here, okay? So hold tight. Dennis, what do we have going on here, my man?
I love gardening just as much as I love fish, and so I was recommending building a bog filter for your pond. So we use the garden or your plants to pull out the nutrients out of the water. We're gonna hook it up to the pond. It's gonna sit on that back ledge back there, and it's gonna cantilever off the back end, and then we'll brace it on the back. We're going to drill a hole right here using this bulkhead, and we're gonna plumb up through the bottom. And after we plumb up through the bottom, we're gonna have sponge filters here, and we're going to block it off, block the flow of water off, so all the water has to go underneath this right here, so it'll be just the height of those PVC. All the water will flow underneath.
That's why you have the PVC pipe sitting in there.
That's why I have it. We're gonna basically line this whole thing with milk crates that we're gonna fill full of gravel. All the water will flow underneath the bottom of the milk crates. The water will come up through the gravel, and the plants that we put in this gravel will pull the nutrients out of the water. And
then it comes off of this little area?
It'll come off this little spillway right here. I just bent up a little piece of stainless steel and spill back into the pond.
Interesting. It's a bog filter, all natural. So all of these milk crates will sit in here just like that. Look at that. Oh, that's wild, man. And we're gonna pack these full of media. biological media. So, man, this is...
And we got to waterproof this. So
we got to waterproof the wood. You guys are probably wondering, wait a minute. And yeah, we have a treatment on waterproofing this.
I've never used the material for holding water, but I waterproofed my house and using a Proseco product. It's called Cat 5, and I'm assuming it's going to work. So, but you can also use pond armor. It's a two-part epoxy, and you can line this with pond armor and seal it that way. It's just I had this material, so we're gonna see how it works.
We're cutting costs, baby. We're cutting costs. As you can see, Dennis is actually putting them all in. So there's a total of 6 milk crates total. That is crazy. All the media that we can put in this thing, and it's gonna be on the back side of the pond. Oh man, it's gonna look so cool. Okay, so this is like the trap door that Dennis was talking about that he made. So there's gonna be a piece of egg crate that I'll put right here, right? That's that egg crate that people use for frags. And then we're gonna put a big piece of sponge against it. So the water's gonna travel through the sponge.
Egg crate, gap here.
Water's gonna go down there. And then come through the back side, which is going to be underneath all of the milk crates, and it's going to rise. Oh man, this is going to be so cool. And then we're going to plant the top with all type of tropical plants and whatnot. So
and the purpose of the crates is so in the future we can pull all the crates out in a year or two. When spring comes around, you pull everything out, take all your plants, divide them up because they're going to overgrow, and dump out all your media. Clean it all up, put it all back in, replant your plants, and it's just a way of constantly cleaning out your bog filter once a year.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Here is the special potion right here. Argard Cat 5. As you can see right there, it is a water and air barrier. It's gonna waterproof everything. And Cat 5, you see that? That means it's made for a Category 5 hurricane. This is good stuff right here. Super expensive. This bucket alone, $600. And if you guys are wondering what's inside the gun here, it's joint seam filler. So this is gonna go in all the corners and all the cracks before we actually coat it with the R-Guard. Is that right, Dennis? Yep. See, I gotta ask Dennis. Okay, made by the same company. Cool. All right, just so you guys know what's in here and what's in here. Dennis and I just flipped the box upside down, and he's basically gonna get the...
I got all this framework, so I want to spot out where the hole saw is gonna go. And I'm gonna drill from the other side so it doesn't splinter.
So
gotcha. We're gonna flip it back over, and I'll drill it from the other side.
Okay, you just drilled the hole there just to spot it, huh?
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay, we're gonna flip this. All right, guys, so if you guys noticed, there's like plywood, 2x4 plywood. He reinforced it because of the water pressure. Once this fills with water, it's gonna be pushing to the outside. So this 2x4 here on the outside, the framing, he actually just reinforced it. And so in the inside of this is some more of that foam that he actually lined the whole above ground pond with to insulate it. So this is also insulated too. We're about ready to drill. Perfect.
Bulkhead will sit right there and we'll seal it.
What size bulkhead is that so people know? 1.5? What is it? Inch and a half. Inch and a half bulkhead.
And it's threaded on both sides, so this is going to be the nut that holds it in place or pinches it against the plywood, but the inside is threaded, or inside and outside is threaded, so we can reduce this down. We can screw fittings, nozzles, whatever we want onto the inside.
Gotcha.
So it's kind of nice.
Yeah, that is. Here we go, Dennis. We're going to put some joint seam filler.
So you just hit all your cracks.
With a caulking gun. Making it watertight. All right, so what Dennis is doing now is actually putting it all in the grooves. Instead of actually using your finger like you would with caulking, they suggest that you don't get this on your fingers or your hands. So look at this creative guy. He actually got a brush, cut off the bristles, made it really stiff, and is able to get it right in those cracks down there. This is our homemade trawler. So we're gonna do that all the way around. So what's up next, my man?
Well, we're gonna put the spillway in.
Okay.
And so I bent this in a break and then just cut it down and smoothed out the edges. And I have some stainless steel fasteners to put in there. And then I just put a nice thick bead of this Prosico joint and seam filler. I'm just gonna lay it in place. And I set it down without grabbing my drill.
Okay, let me go grab your drill because I'm your lovely assistant, Vanna.
There you go, Vanna.
Isn't that drill way over there? And then some more touch up with the brush. So as you can tell, another mastermind plan by Dennis, the mad scientist. Look at this. I wouldn't even have known how to build something like this, man. Like I said, we talked about having a mechanical mind. No bueno here. Yes bueno there. Okay? All right, so Dennis is mixing it up. How many coats are we going to put in this thing, Dennis?
Until you can no longer see the wood through it.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. All right, Dennis is going to roll on the Cat 5. It just sounds cool to say Cat 5.
It goes really slow. You got to do. See how my roller's not rolling?
Yeah.
So you just push it back and forth until you start getting it to roll. And you can put it on as thick as you want, but it's best. I kind of spread it out and then go real slow as it rolls, and that's it.
All right. We'll see you guys. We'll see you guys in a second when this thing is all the way done. So let's just take a look at it now, because this thing is going to be totally layered in our guard Cat 5. All right, so Dennis actually just installed, what are these, 2x4s, 2x3s? 2x3s, one here, one there, and that's what that is gonna sit on, right here on the ledge.
So we'll come underneath, screw in through that, and it'll sit right on this edge here, and then we'll put some little supports in the back.
All right, sounds good. We're gonna have some supports in the back, and we'll be good to go. Now we're gonna go ahead and carry this and set it on top of here, stabilize it, put some braces down, make it sound like I know what I'm talking about. All right, guys, we got it up here. As you can see in the inside, we still have to do another coating, but for the most part, it's pretty much done up there. We're just gonna stabilize the back side of it, but this is how it's gonna sit so you guys have an idea of what it looks like. So it's gonna look like this. And don't worry, it's not gonna stay wood like this. We're gonna get some, I think that's what we're gonna use, that corrugated metal sheet over there. We're gonna actually put this up against all of this so it looks really cool. So you see that shim down there? That's what Dennis put down there. We gotta make this even because this slab of concrete, the grade actually goes down, slopes this way. So we want this totally even across the back side. Hence the shim, which is going to make this bog filter level, which you see the level there? It's spot on. Dennis is down here putting in some screws so we can brace this thing. Oh, we're giving it the test right now. Dennis is giving it the test. Pretty stable. Pretty stable. Let's take a look on the back side and see what it looks like. All right, there we go. So you guys have a better idea of the braces. We have one there, also one down over there on that side. Yeah, and he's got one down in the middle too as well to stabilize this big bog filter, my man. All right, guys, so as you can see behind me is a mess, but for the most part, the bog filter is pretty much done. We just got some minor stuff to do. In the meantime, this is what's going on. Dennis is backing up the trailer full of the second load of rock, and I'm gonna guide him here. This bad boy's gonna lift up, and we're gonna dump some rock. All right, here we go. We're about to dump some rock in the backyard here. And then, of course, your boy, on his off day, will sort these rocks and put them with these over here. Ooh, just like that. All right, guys, so we got the rock. We started the bog filter. So stay tuned for the next video. My boy Dennis is gonna be here. We're gonna finish the bog filter. We got the, we're gonna hook up the pump too as well. We'll get all that dialed in for you guys, all right? Once again, I appreciate it, Dennis, man. You're the man. Thank you so much. You'll see Dennis again on the next video, all right? Signing off. We'll see you on the next one. Much love and aloha.
Hana